Hey y'all, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, and in the South, let's be real, I don't always get one. So I'm here to make my own. I have 2 recipes that are in the December issue of Southern Living this year. They're amazing. I can't wait to show you how I make them. This is how I did it. To get started with this white Christmas celebration, I have to get started on my Pavlovas. What is a Pavlova? First off, it's kind of like a meringue, but I love it because it's a blank slate for a party. Pavlovas are meringues. They are really crispy and crunchy on the outside and kind of creamy and chewy in the middle, kind of like a marshmallow. And you top it with a creamy whipped cream situation and then all the fun toppings in the world. And since this is white Christmas, obviously all the toppings are going to be white or neutral. I'm just so excited about it. So, first thing that we have to do, prepare our pans. I'm going to draw out my circles using a round cutter. If you don't have a round cutter, you could use the bottom of a bowl, you could use a mason jar. I made 12 circles on my sheet. Now, you do not want the ink or the lead to get into your pavlova. So, flip it over. You can still very much see the circles that you drew. I have 6 large eggs that have been coming to room temperature in water. So what I did, just ran some warm-ish water, like warm to the touch. Just put your finger in there if it feels a little warm, not hot, put it in the bowl, or you could just leave them out for a few hours and they'll be room temp. It is very important for your eggs to be room temperature. Then we're gonna separate our eggs. We need just the whites, we don't need the yolks. You can save the yolks for another use. Once all of your whites are separated from your yolks, pour the whites into your Pour your whites into your mixer bowl, and then using your whisk attachment, whisk it on medium-high speed until the egg whites are frothy. Add in cream of tartar and kosher salt. And then in a separate bowl, I have granulated sugar and cornstarch. I'm gonna add in my vanilla extract. Okay, look at this. Perfect pavlova. It is not coming off. Stiff, shiny, thick, white, and creamy. Those are all the adjectives you wanna use whenever you're describing your pavlova mixture. My pans are prepared. You can use this, an ice cream scoop, or you don't have to. I find that it's easier to scoop onto my circles. Once you get all of your meringues mounded up on your parchment paper, take a regular spoon and use the back of it to kind of spread it to fill your circle. Okay, we are going in the oven at 225 degrees for about an hour and a half, but it's important, you have to rotate them halfway through. So basically the ones that are on the top shelf are gonna go on the bottom shelf and vice versa. So set your timer for 45 minutes, switch them, and then keep going for another 45 minutes at 225. Make sure your racks are in the upper and lower thirds of your oven. That's why it's important to switch them halfway through. Pavlovas take about an hour and a half total with the oven on. Then you have to turn the oven off and crack the door open and leave them in there for 3 hours, just chilling. So these things take a while, but that's totally fine because it's great because you can make them ahead. Now on to more important content of the day, a drink. An annual holiday debate in the South is eggnog or milk punch. If you're team milk punch, try this take on the classic Triple B milk punch. That's 3 Bs for bourbon, brandy, and buttermilk. In a half-gallon pitcher, add in 3 cups of cold whole milk, 1½ cups of chilled bourbon, 1½ cups of chilled brandy, and 1½ cups of cold whole buttermilk. Whisk in 3/4 cup of honey and 1½ teaspoons of vanilla extract. Chill at least 30 minutes to a week before serving. Pour into a punch bowl and garnish with a few orange slices, cinnamon sticks, and freshly grated nutmeg. Serve over ice. I guarantee one cool and creamy sip will put you in a holiday mood, even if it's warm outside. The last step to get our desserts ready for our pavlova bar is to make the whipped cream topping. Pavlovas are nothing without a creamy topping on top. You can usually top them with something like a whipped cream that's flavored or something like lemon curd. The texture difference between the crunchy pavlova and the creamy topping takes it over the edge, and then you can put all kinds of fun toppings on top. So let's get started. I have in my freezer a mixing bowl and a whisk attachment. I put it in there for about 15 minutes. You just want it to be super cold so it helps your cream whip up faster. So I have 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. So I'm gonna whisk this until soft peaks form, but not firm peaks. When your cream is very thick and there are soft peaks, it's still dripping off, add in some sour cream. I love the tartness that the sour cream adds to the whipped cream. Notice I'm not adding sugar. Those pavlovas, they're literally egg whites and sugar. They are sticky sweet, plus we have sweet toppings. Perfect. Look at this cream, so delicious, stiff peaks. I think it's time to make a pavlova. I mean, just like look at this White Christmas spread. What this whole episode is about is just like inspiring you to do fun things, just spending time with your family and having fun. So I'm gonna make myself a pavlova. I'm obviously going for the banana pudding flavor because that is my favorite, but you could do whatever. So this is how you do it. Pavlova, creamy topping. Look at that. Oh yeah, as much or as little as you want, just to kind of give your toppings a base to stick to. All the bananas. Vanilla wafers. And because I'm feeling a little festive, coconut. I'm so proud of this pavlova. It seems like it takes a long time, and technically I guess it does, but it's not a ton of hands-on time, and you can make them ahead, like a couple of days in advance, which is amazing. They're really pretty. You can customize them with any flavors, so the sky's the limit. Oh, and also, if you use gluten-free toppings, they're gluten-free. So all of my gluten-free friends out there, this is for you. With lots of milk punch, happy holidays. It's a winter wonderland. I'm dreaming of White Christmas in Alabama, but I'm probably not gonna get it. I hope wherever you live, maybe you will get one. Be sure to do all the social media things. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Follow me on Instagram at Ivy Odom. I will see y'all soon. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Cheers.